Welcome everybody back to another Boldcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Fruits Basket, Season 2, Episode 13. What happened last time?
I don't even remember what happened last time.
It was the Hatori and
right,
Mayu
yeah.
episode.
That was a good episode.
And now apparently it's a new term. Leave a like and subscribe. Check out Patreon to get a week ahead of edited reactions and a month ahead on uncut reactions. Hope you enjoy Fruits Basket, Episodes 13 and 14. Let's go.
Just punches him in the head for being taller than her.
Oh.
She looks so evil.
Did she remember? It was so funny. I bet that was like an actual
He's just
callback
messing
to
with
something.
her. Probably. I hope they both just relentlessly bully Kyou. I love how their way that they show love for tohru, is just to be like so like genuinely kind and nice to her, and you know, but then the way that they show that they really care about Kyou is just to like beat the shit out of him and like gaslight him and insult him.
Yeah. Oh, he's not gonna be a chicken. He's gonna be a chickadee.
Oh.
It was in the reflection of the phone screen. It was like a little bird.
That.
They just added him, or maybe it was a couple episodes and we missed it, but.
So bad you're not even a chick. You're a completely different bird.
Yeah. Also, like, the rooster is, like, a cool thing to be. But they wouldn't even let him have that. Nope. Don't feed the trolls. You're enabling her mental disability. This isn't good for her. These girls, but specifically she, are way too obsessed with you.
Who'd you go with?
Do we know who this is?
Isn't that the same girl?
That, like, came in and was being, like, chill?
Yeah.
Or is it must be a different girl.
It is a different girl. I can't tell. I think how she's literally just standing there like that. I almost forgot about this plot line.
Yeah, I wonder what the deal is. It's just probably just for him to have fun. But I always have the suspicion that there's like some weird undertone here. There was some weirdness when he first went into the club room. There was a girl in the back that was being all like standoffish, and then he was being like overly friendly.
need 2 secretaries.
Todo. Why'd you say it like that?
I don't know what to say. Sorry. Worst student council of all time. You probably just opened them up for the whole student council, but she's making it seem like they like shared them together. I don't know what her deal is. The garden club. Great. The only person actually working around here. I agree, this seems very pointless.
Is he trying to give him like Power Ranger colors? Now he cares so much.
Yeah. My honest reaction.
He's already calling her by her first name just that quickly when it took like a whole half a season for Tohru.
We didn't give a shit about that girl.
I don't think she likes to be touched.
I don't think she said that. You're the one doing this, you absolute idiot. In like 10 years, this guy's gonna be Shigure. Just like doing dumb shit at his house.
Swamp Brown. All right. Childhood friend.
Lurking around. Is he trying to stir stuff up?
What is that? What do you think of that?
Very interesting episode.
Mm-hmm.
It's like all the student council stuff is very weird because it seems like disconnected from the rest of the story, but like it always circles around to like connect it at the end. Like I feel like every time they come up, there's always something where it's just like, oh my god, these guys again. It's the same with whatever that the girl with the obsessed girl, how she was just like so annoying, and then in her like big episode, I think like episode 1 of season 2, then it like all kind of came around, and you know, you kind of got to understand her side, and like Yuki helped her and she helped Yuki, and this is kind of the same thing with this guy, where he's just super annoying. The whole student council is just so annoying in their own ways. Mm-hmm. But really it's, you know, it's about Yuki kind of learning to interact with other people that aren't his family and Tohru.
Yeah.
And, you know, have friends, be like superior to people, but not like in a it's a weird balance of everyone at the school for like his life has like treated him like he's on a pedestal and superior to them, but he doesn't feel that way. And then now that he's the president, now he has a title that like puts him above everyone else. So it's like this weird thing of like he still doesn't feel like he deserves it. But he's just you know, he feels for other people, but doesn't give himself the same like courtesies or not excuses, but like he doesn't like make allowances for himself in the way that he feels in the same way that he does for other people. But here in this fight, they kind of like escalated and then both acknowledged what they were doing that actually had nothing to do with the other person. They were just going through their own shit and took it out on each other and then kind of resolved it. But they needed the other person there to like kind of like bring it out.
Yeah.
And like have them admit it to themselves and to someone else, and then they can be held accountable a little bit.
Yeah.
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 It was nice.
Indeed. Leave a like, subscribe. Let's move on to the next one. Alrighty, episode 14. Let's go. Green Yuki lore.
Whoa.
Are we supposed to watch this yet?
Are we not supposed? Is there?
I don't know if we are.
Did someone say that there are spoilers?
Well, I guess it's okay then.
It's a very different vibe.
Mm-hmm. Really high quality animation. I got the CG backgrounds going.
And this like sun just like flying in at the perfect angle.
Again, there was Reen in like a field of flowers alone. Death flag question mark?
That was nice little.
Visually, this is by far the best OP. It's like the walk where they're always having crazy conversations, Tohru and Yuki.
Mm-hmm. That's so nice.
That's it? That's crazy.
I love that.
That's a really nice OP.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh boy. Shigure's like, don't worry, I will go for everyone. Was he on the other line, like on the other phone or something? How do you know what they were talking about?
Like he just shoves her out of the way.
This is like in Kaguya. It's like this super awkward parent-teacher meeting.
Papa. Whatever he says, so good.
Don't worry, Yuki, I'll also be going for you and for Kyou. And even Haru if he wants. Maybe Momiji, I don't know. I'll go for everyone.
Do people at school know that they live together? I thought that was like kind of a secret. If Shigure starts showing up for all of their parent-teacher conferences, it's gonna be pretty obvious if anybody's paying attention. Oh, and Mayu as well.
It's just another way for him to postpone working on his books.
Your terrible mom. Is he playing on a Switch? It looked like it could have been a PSP, but it looked like it was a Switch.
The show predicted the Switch.
Yeah. It's probably an adaptation thing.
Look at them with the little rabbit.
I wonder what's going on with his mom now, if she's the same. Maybe you should feel guilty. So little time left. So little time left.
I think for Kyou.
Oh, right.
Hmm.
誰かが近づく気配がしたらすぐわかるよ。リンは自分を守る言葉も使わないから。今何かから春を守ろうとしてるんじゃないのか。
Yuki's putting it all together.
何の話かと思えば覚えてるわけないだろ。春のことだって本気でどうでもいいんだよ。私の勝手だって言ったはずだ。太一、お前に話したと。知らないバカなくせに。お前、なんでグレニーの家に住めることになれたか知ってるのか。ユキを助けてやってくれって。僕の家に来る。先生って呼ぶならいいよって。ふざけて言ったグレニーの言葉を。先生の家に住めるならよかったんじゃない。俺。うん。先生は先生だから。でも、一番の学校生活でも何でものんきに過ごしてればいいんだよ。見渡それはどうか。クソったれ呼ばわりは良くないだろう。
He's so dripped out right now.
He's always dripped out.
He is.
He's the drip lord. Why does calling him sensei matter? Does it not? It's like a weird thing to make a deal about.
どうしてここに。ユキカバン落ちてる。お、ありがとう。
I feel like I'm missing some subtext there that I don't quite get.
触らないで。俺はいらないんだ。そっか。じゃあもういいよ。だっていいよ。
Yuki.
嘘に決まってるだろ。何も分かってなかったのか。リンのことはみんな分かってたつもりでいて、一番大切な声を聞き逃して一人で。
So dramatic.
リン。春、いいのか追わなくて。
I was just gonna make a joke. It's just like, no, I could never catch her. She runs really fast.
のんきだな。いや、リンの毒舌に火つけてくれ。毒舌？ああ、それは別に構わないけど。知ってるのか？ユキ。ユキがそんなに気に病まなくていいよ。ユキだってしっかりやんなきゃいけないこと他にあるだろ。俺は思う。そうか。もっと優先するべきものがあるんじゃないのか。春が頼んだんだよ。自分一人の力で今立ち上がれているわけじゃないのに自分のことを選ぶのか。なんでユキは優しいね。僕は君の持つ弱さいるよ。迷うなよ。やってみなよ。ユキが本当にだよ。甘いな。前世で生き別れた姉妹なのか。は？なんだよそれ。そういうユキだから受けてもらえる人が待ってる気がする。これからも立ち上がれないんだ。自分一人の力では進めないんだ。自分一人の力では。はい、嬉しいね。
It's so nice.
三者面談の方は大丈夫かい？
おじいさんはお加減いかがですか？
大丈夫だよ。ほら。
I'm so glad we're seeing him again.
Mm-hmm.
久しぶり
とわしは昔京子さんが橋渡しになってくれたようなもんだよ。勝也自身が京子さんともうまくいくのかな。なかなかどうして幸せだって二人ともいなくなってしまったかね。会いたいね。もう一度会いたいね。会いに行きたいね。
そんなこと。
会いに行きたい。
元気を出して。何でもするから。何でも言って。引かないで。戻って。お母さんまで連れて行かないで。
どうした？具合、おい、大丈夫か？
大丈夫です。具合はよろしいらしく。ただ少し昔はしまっておいて。よく降臨されたのかと。
はあ？なんだそりゃ、アホか。身内が倒れて不安になるのは当然なんだからよ。じゃあ帰るか。
ご用事でここに。
お前出る気か？ほっせえな。
Just like flies forward onto the ground.
なんだお前、魚谷みたいに背が伸びたい口か？
それってすごくかっこいいです。
キリン来てただろ。そうだね、来てたけど。なんでその人モテないの？知ってる。君ら若いっていいね。生き方が拙く力を抜けば浮くのにね。そんな味のある生き方はもがくだけもがいた後に得るものだろう。君ももがいてください。気になることは本人に直接どうぞ。口止めされてる。それなりには。ごめん、それめっちゃ嫌。ダメだよ、ハルくん。手を抜いちゃ。頑張れが君ら若者の仕事でしょ。さよなら。
Whoa. I love all these designs for them. And I love this song.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if they're all attached to a different month. Oh, maybe not. Kyoko with all the spider lilies as well.
These would all be such good wallpapers. Or even just like posters.
Yeah.
Look at that little frog.
Black Dahlia? What is that? Sunflowers. Beautiful.
I really like the OPs and the EDs.
Yeah, they're both
Really
great.
good. I like the song of the OP isn't my favorite, but it fits the vibe and all the visuals are so
The
good.
visuals are so good.
And then the ending, like this, I really like the song, and I really like the visuals as well.
Same, yeah. And there's a couple, like, I'm sure there's a lot to go off of with the associations of the flowers and everything. Like, the most obvious one is Kyoko and the red spider lilies, but being
And
associated
Tohru and
with
like the
death.
sunflowers all like bright.
And then a winter rose. Or is that what that is? It looks like
it's
a
like a
rose.
white rose.
And what's in the background? Purple? Are those like, what are those? I know that Hatori was wisteria.
Those are irises, I think, or something.
Nobody's a hydrangea? Did I miss a hydrangea? That's my favorite flower.
No.
Is he pine with like rose petals?
He looks like he's in a vampire movie.
Yeah, with a blood moon. Fucking badass. Kyou with the bamboo. What is the bamboo supposed to be?
It's like a cage.
Oh,
Around him,
shit.
he's, like,
I didn't
reaching
even...
out the
Yeah,
light.
you're 100% right. That's exactly what it is. Oh, Dark Haru. That's what this is kind of referencing, I guess. He's kind of turning away from the blood moon, indicating
It's
some
like he's
kind
like
of growth.
crushing that, like he's like his heart is breaking, and it's like
Yeah. I was thinking it more positively, but I think it works both ways.
he just looks kind of sad. But
Yeah, I think you're probably more right. Kisa on top of the tree, being all happy and like hopeful, this, you know, when she was all closed off before. And then he is like, this is not Shisho, right? This is Kurino.
yeah,
They look very similar, obviously, but it's like a spring time, and he's holding a red claw, which is like the red thread of fate, maybe, and it looks like he's looking over at maybe Akito, like he's kind of supporting.
it's like serving.
Yeah, he's like, if the direction of the red thread goes towards to Akito, and Akito is like sort of controlling everybody's fate, then he's sort of an attendant, sort of acting as a sort of tool for that. So he's holding up the bonds, even though it, you know, somewhere deep down inside he might not want to, because he's obviously very Stockholm syndromed. And then what's this, like the crescent moon is really crazy, or like an eclipse.
I can't tell how much of it is like just the aesthetics, and because it's like it seems
if
to
you
be
dig
like
deep enough, you could find a
Yeah.
meaning in anything. So yeah, I don't know. I'm sure like the fact that it is for some, it makes me think that it's there for at least to some degree for everyone.
yeah. Whether like I feel like some of them maybe are like more
Yeah.
stronger than other. Like there's something there for all of them, but then some of them like really, you know,
Yeah.
fit.
Sunflowers are usually like hope. I
Or like
think.
happy, bright sunshine.
Yeah, but in Japanese folklore, they mean something a little bit more. I'm not 100% sure
I don't know
on
what
that.
this is.
I would think a black dahlia, right?
I don't think dahlias look.
Oh no,
like
yeah,
that
they
at
they
all.
don't. They're more like spiky, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
These look like I don't even know what this is.
Let's look up like dark maroon flowers.
Kind of like those ish. I feel like I
I feel like this. It doesn't say.
am thinking of one, but I can't remember what it's called.
Black-eyed Susan? No, that's different. It doesn't have a black eye. It has a yellow eye. It has a yellow. This thing? Where is that? Daylily, maybe. There's one that looked more like it. Garden penny.
Those are peonies.
Peonies. That's how you say it. Tree peony.
They don't really look like peonies.
Very dark maroon flowers stand upright strong. What does it look like then?
There's something that kind of looks like that, but I can't remember what it's called.
Like this? Like this?
No, that's a Lenten rose, I think.
How do you know it's not that?
It could be that. The leaves are a little bit different, though.
You mean the petals?
No,
the actual leaves.
The actual leaves.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway. Good shit. What the fuck is up with the deal with Shigure here? What is that? What is this supposed to be? Did he agree? Like, oh, give me your girlfriend, and then Yuki can come live with me and call me daddy,
No.
bitch. Like, is that what it is? I don't get it.
He didn't say, give me your girlfriend.
But why did he fuck Reen?
I mean, maybe it's gonna come out that they didn't, but she, like, came over, and then Shigure's not saying anything to, like, keep it a secret.
But he admitted to it.
Well, he said that she came over, but he didn't say anything that happened. And, like, he's like, oh, yeah, she came over, but I'm not gonna say anything about it. And then Haru's like, well, why can't you say anything about it? And he's like, well, I can't say anything about it.
Well, are you not feeling the tension here?
Yeah, I know. But I guess...
The knowing tension that's going on here?
I I guess what I'm saying is there's two options. Either like what we talked about before, either they did or they didn't. And if they did, then Shigure is not saying anything because it's a secret and he's like, you can go ask your ex-girlfriend. But if they didn't do anything, then he would still be saying that because the whole point of her going over there was to like create the implication. The implication.
Why are you hurting these women? I'm not hurting these women. Why would I hurt these women? Yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I really like Tohru going to visit her grandfather. That was nice.
That was cute.
And it seems like he's probably gonna die soon. You know, you've been talking about someone's gonna die. It's gonna be the grandpa.
Well, in the OP, as long as we're analyzing that, there's the OP, and in the OP, there's like a flat, like Reen's little flash there is just like, hang on. Let me find it. I don't know where it is. I forget even where it was. When does it happen? For
Did it happen before the little title card even? Or
it must have. Oh, there it is. It could just be that she's like alone in a field.
Yeah.
But it's like a field of white flowers, the wind's blowing. She's wearing black. I mean, she always does, but still, I don't know. Nothing
out of the ordinary.
And with the whole thing of her trying to protect Haru and shit, I feel like if I'm not saying she's at the top of the list for like death flags or whatever. I feel like there's more to explore with her, but she's definitely not on the bottom, is what I'm saying. If somebody is going to die, I think the story could use a little bit of death and destruction, something to spice it up. Other than
all this crazy drama that is happening,
insane drama that is happening and taking place here.
I like that Yuki figuring out that, like, you know, like the whole time it's like, oh, she just seems like a bitch. She shows up in my room and then like makes Haru leave with her constantly. But
she was listening. Who was that second person at the door? Just somebody there, to, like his mom, to check on
or
him?
Just like an attendant or something, maybe.
To make sure that nobody was in there. Yeah.
Check on him, but if they found Haru in there, then he would have gotten in trouble from Akito because Akito didn't want you. Like the whole point of Yuki being in there was to be in like solitary confinement, not like hanging out with his friends all the time.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So in you know, in other news, she's actually a good person.
Yeah,
didn't you know it?
We knew it.
Yeah, we knew it.
Haru shows up all dripped out with this super dramatic. This is like a soap opera right in here. When he like whips in and then he's like, kisses her.
Zip up, fucking.
It's not even zip up. It's like it has a tie down at his belly. Oh, maybe that is a zipper. It just looked like it was like a bow.
It looks like it could be either. I thought that too. But
yeah, maybe it's a zipper because it's a kind of a ridiculous shirt otherwise.
Yeah, I mean maybe it's a bow. I don't know, but
and then he shows up, kisses her, and then
she
gets
slapped,
and then she runs away.
Yeah.
And then Haru's all like, "It's okay, Yuki. You can, like, prioritize yourself a little bit."
He's like, "Am I allowed to do that?" It's like, "Yes, you are."
It's so sad. It's like a continuation of last episode, where it's like he's just constantly putting other people before himself, and it's like a situation where it's like, of course it's nice to care about other people and, you know, want to help other people, but you do all it's like put the life or the oxygen on yourself before
attending to your child.
Exactly.
Yes.
But yeah. I'm glad to see a little bit more on Yuki here, and how he's really, you know, taken some action and, you know, trying to get to the bottom of things, or at least like become more aware of his actions and like whether or not he is doing things that are in line with like what he truly wants, or if he's like sabotaging himself, basically, you know?
Yes.
Because he obviously likes Tohru, but then doesn't want to make a move on it. But then is constantly jealous of people either making moves on Tohru or just like being open about their feelings.
Yeah, so I wonder where this is going to go with that. It seems like the story is going more and more away from any kind of Yuki Tohru relationship very clearly. Like, you know, especially with here, it's like it seemed, and with the last two episodes especially, but more and more throughout the show, it seems more. And I mean, the first episode, Toru's like, "I want to help the cat," So,
Yeah.
you know, like when she's a little kid.
And,
So
and
it makes sense that it would always be Kyou, but it's like, it seems like just in the last couple episodes, it's more and more been like and with Haru saying, you know, I'm sure you'll find somebody who like wants to see that side of you, and he's going out and making friends with people at school and finding, you know, so like the story is giving him a lot of opportunity to grow outside of that relationship, and give him a sense of identity outside of that relationship, despite which is kind of cool just because it's in spite of the fact that, you know, other than that one scene with Tohru like saying that she wants to help the cat or whatever, Yuki was a lot more prominent as like the first as like the first main guy. So it's kind of interesting to see the story kind of moving away from that. Maybe it's a red herring, or maybe it's like he's developing this other way, and then he'll come back like as a better guy for Tohru or whatever, something. But I think it's pretty clear to me that Kyou is kind of taking the driver's seat as far as that goes.
Yeah, and like Kyou, like a lot of the time has really been there for Tohru. Like he can just kind of tell when she's feeling off. Like in this episode when he had found her at the end, and also previously, you know, when she's been like, there was that time like at the thing where she was like self-conscious about talking about her mom, but then he kind of like, you know, helped cheer her up a little bit. It's Kyou is very attentive and focused on her, just like on her state essentially. And not that Yuki's not like that, but Yuki has a lot of his own other stuff going on as well. And I think that it is really interesting if the story is going in the direction of, you know, Kyou and Tohru get together and Yuki kind of finds happiness by himself. I feel like that's a really interesting thing because, yeah, I agree that especially very early on, it seemed like Kyou was kind of it was gonna be like a Twilight situation where, you know, they make, there's like at the beginning, they're like kind of equal, but then like, and then in Twilight, obviously, it's like, and then Jacob just seems perfect, but for inexplicable reason, she just loves Edward still, and then keeps going for Edward, and then they make Jacob into an asshole to make Edward the right choice in the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then give him another
and then give him something else, but like super weirdly and like, you know, terrible.
Yeah.
But in this, I think it's really interesting if you take like the kind of right choice guy, or what appeared to be in the beginning, and, you know, not that him and Tohru never had anything, but just that like it doesn't need to end in like a super dramatic like breakup or like I choose him over you moment. It could just be that Yuki, you know, like Tohru is really important to him, and she can still be really important to him as a friend or like someone that's almost like family, and he can move on with someone else or just be happy by himself and not need someone to like hold his hand essentially. I think it's really interesting for the show to kind of, I don't know, I just feel like it's a really interesting direction, and it's always kind of surprising me, and I really like it.
Leave a like and subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.